in Python. Let me not give more importance to the terminology. Rather, let me explain you in detail. So, let me begin with this. Say I have something like, say I wanted you to write a program which prints either a number is positive or negative. Okay, positive or negative. So, how can we do this? Say I am taking number input from the user, which we discussed in the previous video. Then I'll be converting that into integer because the number is integer, right? For now we are considering. Okay, then what will happen? How will you check if the number is positive or negative? Okay, number is greater than 0, then print positive, right? This we know. But how will you combine these both? Okay, if a number is greater than 0, you should print that. So it's simple, right? You understood what I meant. So the same thing, if number is greater than 0, but you need to write one semicolon here and then print positive. Okay, this is it. So what is the difference between this and this? This is English language, right? Just we are telling number is greater than 0, print positive. What I am doing here, I am writing if number is greater than 0, print positive, right? But there is something, there is some colon and there is some gap here, right? I'll explain you how. Say now, let me give some positive number. Okay, and I'll just print that. Say you got positive, right? What if I give you negative number here? Nothing should happen, right? Because we didn't do anything if the number is negative. Let's handle it later. So what I did, if number is greater than 0, I can just say print something like this. But what I did is I added colon, then I did enter. What does this mean is, this statement belongs to only this part, not outside this. Because if I write something outside here, say positive, it will always be printed, if even if it is positive or not. See here, it is printed, right? Irrespective of the number is positive or negative. So I wanted to tell compiler or interpreter that this statement belongs to only this. That means if this is true or this condition satisfies, only then print this. So let me also print this part belongs to if. Okay, so let me run again. Negative number, nothing will happen here, the output window will be empty. It's still running. Yeah, nothing is happening, right? And let me do 89 and let me see. Now it's positive, it should print this. So you are getting this, right? So what if I don't give these spaces now? It means that these two are also in line with all other statements here, right? All are starting in the same. So there will be an error because you mentioned colon here. That means it is expecting that it has uh, some statements to be executed, but it is not getting. So it will give us an error. So to get what is this indentation error, right? Indentation means you need to give some spaces. So in Python we need to give some spaces, right? You just click on tab, don't give spaces, so that it will be same for all the statements. Now you are familiar with this, right? Now let me write else. Okay, if the number is not positive, what it could be, it's negative. This belongs to else, right? So let me change my number to minus 89 and let me run this. Yeah, it's taking little time. Yeah, so it's negative and this part belongs to else, right? So you understood why when we'll write if and when we'll write else. But we forgot one more case. What is it? What if the number is equal to 0? We can add a condition here to print 0. So can I make this else if not number is not greater than 0, I'll come here and I'll check number is less than 0. Then this is true, right? What if the number is not positive neither negative? Then I can write else and I'll write statements belonging to this else part. What it is, it will be 0, and I'll write this part belongs to else, and I should change this as well, right? Because now it's belonging to else if case. So else if, right? Let's see this. So 89, it should come else if, right? Now it belongs to else if. Previously it was belonging to else, but now it belongs to else if. So you can write as many conditions as possible here. Say for example, I write else if number double equal to 10. Then I'll write, okay, print this is my favorite number, okay, as it is Sachin's jersey number. Okay, I'll write this. And see now, what if we are expecting that this should be executed, right? We'll see what will happen. Yeah, this is executed. Why? Because this condition is already satisfied. See, number which I have given is greater than 0. This is already satisfied. This part will be executed. None of the other parts will be executed in this, because we will choose only one of this, right? See, for example, you went to an ice cream parlor and you wanted to eat chocolate. If chocolate is available, you will eat chocolate only. If not, you'll order butterscotch. If not, you will order blueberry. If not, only then you will eat vanilla, right? But only one of them you will eat, because you have only money for one of the ice creams. The similar way. And now what should be done if I want this to be executed, given priority before all this? Say, now what I'll do, I can just make this as number equal to 10. I'll take this print and I'll make it here, and I'll remove this statement. Okay, and then okay, this part belongs to this is not my favorite number, right? Now this should be greater than 0. So let's see. Yeah, this is my favorite number. So the first statement is executed. So you understood how the execution will happen. Any one of this will be executed, not either this. Let me minimize all this. So all these four will have their respective elements, right? So those elements will not be executed all. So it will execute either this or this or this. If nothing from this will be satisfied, it will execute this. Okay, and you can have any number of statements like I have one favorite number, might be you will have two favorite numbers, or you will have three favorite numbers. You can write conditions for all those. You can write any number of conditions here. Good. So next, let us discuss about loops. Okay. So what will happen? Say for example, I asked you to write a program, print numbers from say 1 to 25. Will you keep writing 1, 2, 3, 4, so on 25? Yes, you can write, right? Because it's easy, you can write. What if I asked you to write 1 to 250? You can still write. What if I asked you to write 1 to 2500? You can still write. What if I asked you to write numbers till 1 till 25,000? It's very tough, right? You can just get the numbers and print it on the sheet, and you can just use that, right? You need not write them. Say, for example, I say for number in range of 1 to 2005, 25,001, because the last one will be excluded. Okay, so it will print till 25,000 only. So let me do that. Say print number. So what will happen here is it should print numbers till 25,000. Let's see what will happen here. Let me get rid of this, or I'll do one thing. I'll just give number plus 1, right? Because the last one will be removed, right? So first we'll try with 10 numbers. We got till 10, right? It's easy, you can also write that. So what if I asked you to write till 25,000? See this, we have started at 1. Okay, now let's see till what number we have printed. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is some limitation on this IDE. Generally, we can print. So let me print till 2,500 only. You can, we will discuss about how to use your Python in your local box. Then you can understand how can you use. So see, now 2,500 till 2,500 we could print, right? So this is okay, cool, right? Now this is for numbers, right? And what if I wanted to print only even numbers? Let's see. Sorry, it is printing only odd numbers, right? Because we are starting from 1, so it is adding 2 to it. 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, something like that, right? So I wanted to print only even numbers. Now I'll start my numbers from 0. From there it will add 2, so it should print 0 2 4, something like that. Let me do that. Yeah, you are able to see that, right? Till 2 we are getting only even numbers. Say you need not even remember all the even numbers, you can just write this code to print the even numbers, or the previous code to write the odd numbers. See, let's see what is this. So what exactly these three things? This is start, from where you wanted to start. This is stop, till where you wanted to stop. Means, like for example, if you give 100 it will stop till 99. If you give 101 it will stop till 100. So stop should be one more than where you wanted to stop. And this step, say for example, if you are starting at 0, you wanted to increment it by 2. Like, how can I say, for example, you are buying chocolates, and you have 10 rupees, and how many chocolates can you buy with 10 rupees? You can buy only 5, right? You cannot buy 10, because it's like 2 rupees each chocolate. So you keep adding 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. It will become 10. The same way, they'll add 0 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2. The same way, this is step how much you wanted to increment. So the same way here they are printing, see, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. It is incrementing in terms of 2. From 0 to 2, there is 2 increment. From 2 to 4, there is 2 increment. The same way it will happen. Say, for example, now yesterday we discussed about list, right? So I have my t-shirt, my jeans, and my belt. Let's discuss this. Now, what if I wanted to print my, what we can say, we'll just say element in L. Okay. See what I'm doing here. For I wanted to print, okay, I'll say my dress or my item in my shopping list. Okay, let me name this as also shopping bag. So just to make it easy for you to understand. Okay, for item in shopping bag, I'll just print item. Okay, now it should print each of this item here. Let's see. You are able to see that there is we are able to print my items in the bag, right? So what will happen when you go to shopping? They'll just build the items, right? Just by scanning the items they'll be able to get into their systems and they'll be able to build, right? What will they do? They, for each element they'll have some price, right? The price will be calculated. So for example, let me also write price for each of the item. Say my t-shirt is 500, my jeans is 800, and my belt is 200. Okay, now what will I do? For item price in price, what will I do? I'll add, okay, I'll add my total bill. Total bill before you buy anything will be zero, right? Once you start buying, total bill will be equal to total bill plus what is this item price, right? What is this item price? Item price is each of this 500, 800, 200. What is this total bill? Why am I adding? See, now if I wanted to do the total of this, what will I do? First I'll add, say no, I'll add 500. Then what will I add? I'll add this. What will this become? This will be 1300, right? Then I'll add 200. That that will come out to be 1500, right? The same way, this is total bill. Okay, so the same way, first total will be zero. Total bill will be zero. Zero plus item price means 500 for the first item. It will become 500. Then I'll add to 800. It will become 1300. And then I'll add 200. It will become 1500. So what will happen if I print item total bill, right? My total bill. Let's see. It should print 1500 as we calculated here. Okay, there is some mistake. Okay, yeah, this is for explanation part. This should not be there in Python language. Okay, you got it right. The total bill is 1500 and you have these items. Okay, cool. And also we can do one more thing. We can also use while loops. So let me get rid of this. Say what is while? Say for example you wanted to print numbers from um, 1 to 10. Okay, I'll just comment this. I wanted to print numbers from. So my start number will be 1. Okay, what I'll do? While start is less than or equal to n, what will I do? I'll print that start value. And what will I do? Start plus equal to start plus step. What will be my step? Will be, for example, I wanted to print 1 2 3 4. The step will be 1, right? Difference between 1 and 2 will be 1. 2 and 3 will be 1. So my step is this. Okay, let me print this. Let's, okay, I didn't declare end, so there will be an error. So end is till 10. Let's see. Okay, let me, this is not required. This is not, we are not taking any input to the program. So See, we are able to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Say what if I wanted to increment by step by 2. Okay, now it should print only 1, 3, 5. Let's see, we are able to get till 9 because 10 will be equal, but it will 9 plus 2 will be 11, so it will not be printed. So while loop is just like you need to declare the things outside and you will get this start, you will have this end, and you will need to declare some step. If you don't declare any step, the default step we can write will be 1 or any number you wanted to do. Yeah, this is about if and else conditions, and also for loop and while loops. These are used, while loop and for loops are used for repetition of something. For example, if you wanted to do your assignment, same assignment 100 times, you will find for some automation, right? Automation in the sense, you will, what you will do, you will just copy from your friend, or you will write the same thing, or something like that, right? Just a repetition of something you wanted to automate, then you'll go for while loop, for loop. And if condition and else conditions is used when you wanted to choose one of the options from the given options. Yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you.